we were all inside before the rain started flowing. My name is Keke, Stephen, with my lovely husband who's sitting right there. The reason we are standing here, it's because we've been part of Kiddies Place for the past 10 years. So we just wanted to take this opportunity, first of all, to say thank you to Teacher Karen, because we've had wonderful experiences with him. I'm sure all of you have. That is why your kids are here as well. So to give God the glory, to say, you know what, this school has been such a blessing to our family. Actually, before I take a lot of time, before we brought our kids here, our greatest son, stand up and give it.
There's my boy, give him a
clap. He actually attended school in 3 different schools around here before we actually found Kiddies Place. And just before we brought him here, the principal at the school he was at, which is a crèche, said to us, this boy is not going to make it. He needs a special school. He's not coping with work for normal children and all that. And we thought, wow, normal and our kids doesn't go together. Lord, that's not what we're begging for. But somebody said, take the child to Kiddies Place. Karen can do miracles with children. That's how we got introduced to the school. We brought him to school here. He had a year left before he could go to attend big school. The miracle that was performed here, we couldn't understand what happened, because as soon as he got here, everything about him just started bubbling up. He could read. You see how they read? He was reading perfectly. He could count. He could add. He just suddenly bloomed out of the cocoon for who the previous school had said he was, you know. And when he before he left, that is the decision we took. We knew we had made the right choice. We knew God had led us to a position that was going to be a foundation for our children for the rest of their lives, you know. So as they kept joining and invading our family, we just sent them. The second invasion was our beautiful daughter. Stand up and give everybody a Tamsi. She came and we said, there is no way, we just have to take it. We're not changing, they're gonna all go to Kiddies Place no matter what. And amazingly, God has been wonderful for us, you know. Because when they got to school, all our kids, it was just a trend. They were the only ones who could read perfectly in grade R and grade 1. They were the only ones who knew how to add and calculate and all that. They just did marvelous. They were outshining other kids there, and we were like, wow, Lord, if it wasn't for you, the Bible says the steps of the righteous men are ordered by the Lord. He led us here to this place. Why? Because we believe it's important for us to train up children in the way they should go. The Bible says they will not depart from it when they are older. Teacher Karen does a perfect job in helping us train our children in the way they should go. If I had a way, my way, I would bring all the kids to Kiddies Place. I don't know how she would accommodate all of them, but I really would bring all of them here because they are shining so well. You know, we were actually looking at their reports with my husband now for the rest of the year. This morning, and we're looking at them. Both of them are, my son is now at high school. He's doing very well. The abnormal son, he was supposed to have. And we just looked at them and we're like, they both have like distinctions. He's got 3 distinctions. My daughter has 3 distinctions as well. And we're like, God is amazing. Why am I saying all that? They're probably studying hard at high school. But if we do not lay good foundations for our children, I promise you there is no way they will bloom up. My children, if you look, if you are observant children, they are always on the Southern Korea. If it's not the soccer, it's a swimming. If it's not the swimming, it's the cross country. They are always there. The confidence that they got from being at Kiddies Place was amazing. Our last invasion was the one that surprised us. I say, you can't believe that nonsense. Bulelani, our lovely one, he's here at Kiddies Place this year. He's our 3rd child.
Bulelani, he's in the other classroom, okay.
But he's also doing very well. Why I like Kiddies Place and why I would recommend it very well. There's 3 things I thought I would just highlight quickly for us today here that we are here. First of all, the spiritual foundation that Karen lays for our children. You can go to any school. Crèches say they are Christian crèches, which we don't dispute, But the best they do for children is pray for the food and start the day in prayer. Karen ensures that the children knows God. He leads them to Christ and makes sure that when they leave this place, they know the Bible. Ask my kids scriptures. They can stand here and give a full sermon now. They can preach for an hour. They can do homecoming. They do everything because the foundation they have spiritually, nobody can take it away from them anymore. The second reason, which I would recommend Kiddies Place for every parent, is the love and the caring that she shows. Karen doesn't just look after your kids. She treats them all. I thought my kids were the best to her. And I was surprised when I talked to other parents. They're like, she loves my child so much. And I'm like, oh, I thought she loves mine.
I love all your kids, all of them.
And through the 10 years, I got to learn that she loves all the kids dearly like they are her own. She still calls them, my kids even today, they go, when we get to Pick and Pay, they're like, Mommy, Super C. And like, Super C, why do you want Super C? It's like, Super C for super kids. He's tall now, he still remembers Karen said, Super C's are for super kids. So they always say things like that. And I'm like, wow, she gave them such a love. Every time they come to Kiddies Place, she would give them a real hug, But she also shows interest in what's going on in families. She will tell me, somebody's parent has this problem. I don't know how I can help. And I'm like, she's interested. She's not just interested in the children. She's interested in families of where the children come from. That is a very special thing, for you to send your kids to, Then the last one was obviously the academic foundation that she lays. She takes time to make sure that your kids learn and are developed mentally. If I can encourage all of you to keep your children here or to recruit, not because of we want the school to grow or we want you to send people around here. I believe all of us are God's ambassadors. There's lots of children out there who experience problems. I'm a social worker by career. So because of the problems that children experience, they come from families. But families will not just by themselves choose to bring children to a Christian school, So if you could be a vehicle for those kids that and say, what, maybe in your house you will not learn about God. I would encourage you, be a vessel to send the kids here so that they can learn God, they can learn how to feel good about themselves, how to be competent even as they grow up for the rest of their lives. So, in summary, I think every child needs a teacher, Karen. If we could change our surname to Grunwald, as a family, we would do so. But teacher Karen, thank you very much. You've been such a joy. Bulelani is our last child. He's doing his final year here before he goes to school. If God adds more kids to our family, they're coming this way. So thank you and God bless you very much. You've been wonderful.